In this video I will share with you 12 signs you are in a twin flame relationship, but before we get started, please like, share, comment and subscribe for more great content. Also check out the link below in the description box. Let's jump in. The idea of twin flames is not new, but it is still a great mystery to many. While several markers distinguish it from other unions, the twin flame relationship meaning is not set in stone because everyone's experience is unique. What makes it so unique is the life-changing healing power and transformative energy of twin flame love, the rarest of spiritual connections. Twin flame stages are possibly the most intense odyssey an individual could have with another person. Twin flames are actually one soul divided into two equal parts at source. They started off as two incomplete souls unbeknownst to each other. All those lifetimes they have experienced separately from their twin have shaped each of them into a whole being. Despite that, they both still feel something is missing. Twin flames separated by distance feel a phenomenon like the phantom limb. They know that there was something that was once a huge part of their lives, but they struggle to comprehend what it is. It's that strange, uneasy feeling of having the answer at the tip of your tongue, so the journey to find whatever it is that will complete the puzzle is inevitably ongoing. Even though a significant characteristic of twin flames is their unexplainable longing for their other half, their mirror self, their one true love, it is not the other person that will make them feel complete. This consuming need to search for that person that they know deep in their heart will provide the missing piece to their lives and bring meaning to their existence is therefore often misunderstood. What twin flame unconditional love really brings is something that already exists within. They are our mirror, and what they are truly subconsciously looking for are parts of themselves that they must face but refuse to acknowledge. The real reason twins cross each other's paths is to help each other face their authentic selves. It doesn't happen to everyone that they meet their twin flame in one of their lifetimes, but when it does happen, it will have extraordinary repercussions for the relationship, and both their lives. However, there are a lot of misconceptions surrounding the twin flame dynamic, and if everyone is subconsciously looking for their lost twin, it's not surprising if someone forms a passionate connection with someone else and thinks, this is it. And of course, there is a fine line between connection and obsession. The twin flame concept can be used unwisely to justify not being able to accept the end of a breakup, for example, or even to prolong an unhealthy relationship that might even be abusive. So, what are the main points we need to know to understand the complexities and contradictions of the twin flame bond? 1. You are drawn to each other in a way neither of you can explain, you just are. When your twin flame finally crosses your path, you will be drawn to each other in ways that are hard to explain and can't be reasoned with no matter how hard you try to rationalize things. It will feel almost as if you are interacting with your subconscious in the flesh. You will feel like metal pulled to a magnet, whether you want it consciously or not. You will feel each other's presence and sense you can communicate without words. They somehow perfectly empathize with experiences you've had when everyone else would only sympathize or flat out say they didn't understand. 2. You are the same, and yet so different, and you both have what the other lacks. In order to grow and transform, we need to come face to face with the unknown parts of ourselves. As twin flames are two souls which originated from one entity, what one twin soul has in this lifetime is what the other needs to develop. They will have traits we already have, but while they embrace these traits as part of their identity, we are yet to become aware of them. Two twin flame souls will be the same, and yet different. In such relationships, we are faced with opposites. If one is deeply in tune with their emotions, the other won't be. If one is brave, the other is living in the comfort zone. Then, when we accept these differences in them and ourselves, we can heal. 3. The bond with a twin flame is about powerful attachment and detachment at the same time. What is so curious, and contradictory, about twin flames is how bonded and free we can feel at the same time when the other person is around. We are free to be ourselves, free to express all our deepest emotions, and our wish to do the same for the other person comes naturally, even though their behavior may be something we would judge so passionately in others. Frequently a twin flame is the exact opposite of what we are looking for in a partner, but they are always exactly what we need in order to transform and feel that we are complete within ourselves. The energy of a twin flame relationship allows the freedom to feel free at the core, and yet feel an almost unbreakable connection with them. The attachment is so powerful that we feel like a fish out of water when our twin is not around. This sense of familiarity is inexplicable. Being with them will seem so natural, and in such a short time you feel as though you have found your home in another person, even if there are perceptible red flags that point to the possibility of them being all wrong for you. 4. There is an extreme push and pull energy between you. One runs, while the other chases. Twin flames always alternate between being together and being apart, and while one plays the role of the runner, the other is a chaser, which creates an electric instability in the union. Nevertheless, both twin souls are drawn to each other over and over again after a period of time, and over time in general, because the pull of the union is so powerful, making it almost impossible to forget about each other. Runners are often afraid to confront their feelings and vulnerabilities, while chasers are playing relentlessly without a safety net. And it's important to note as well that an unhealthy aspect of this tempestuous connection is commonly found in abusive relationships, where the victim is repeatedly drawn to their abuser. It is crucial to understand that just because someone is your twin soul, it doesn't mean they should get a free pass to mistreat you, your body, mind and soul. It is not uncommon for abused partners to justify the behavior of the abuser with the concept of twin flames. In such cases, if the relationship is abusive, even if it is a relationship with a twin flame, it is time to leave for good and resist the urge to be pulled into such a relationship again. 5. They mirror us, and we get to know our deepest desires and fears as it is what they embody. Our twin soul will have a strong transformative effect on our lives and will rapidly bring forth all of our deepest fears. Whatever is it we were hiding deep inside, whatever is it we keep buried in our souls and never wanted to face, will come to the surface when we enter a relationship with our twin flame. They embody everything we keep denying within ourselves. This way we will meet face to face with our blockages, whether it is our fear of abandonment or suppressed passionate desires. If we are afraid of our own sexuality, they will embody everything we are subconsciously uncontrollably attracted to. If we are afraid to take risks, they will be risk takers. 6. It is simultaneously spiritual and instinctive. No matter how reasonable you are, once you meet you may start acting irrationally. To become whole and accept ourselves as we are, we need to embrace all of our emotions, especially those we are the most afraid to accept. Since you are not connecting with your conscious selves, you will speak a different language than you do with other people, you will communicate instinctively. No matter how sober and logical you naturally are, you will suddenly feel off balance, finding it hard to act rationally. No matter which twin flame stages you are going through, you might frequently find yourself being extremely emotional and impulsive. This is because part of your soul which was once lost, is found and needs to be integrated again, so you can become whole again and heal the parts of you that have needed your attention for so long. 7. Both of you are learning important life lessons. When you finally encounter your twin flame, nothing will be the same again. To heal and be happy, there are certain lessons we all need to learn, and our twin soul will help us with that task. These transformations will be powerful and most likely painful, so you will go through a period of your life where your emotions and thoughts might seem chaotic, stirring up all the hurts and making you aware of your wounds. When we start facing our shadow side, internal blockages and negative patterns of behavior will surface, and it will cause a series of reactions from the other twin. This is a natural path to learning about unconditional love, selflessness, kindness, forgiveness, empathy, and you will ditch anything that is limiting you, such as jealousy or possessiveness. 8. Twin flames love runs deep, and you go through a series of rapid transformations together. The moment you meet, life will become a roller coaster ride. Twin flames come into our lives to make changes and help us feel whole again. For this to happen, we will have to change our way of thinking, the attitudes that block us and life philosophies that are outdated. Within a short period of time, you will find yourself in a process of rapid transformation, internally and externally, and your twin flame will have the same experience. The pieces of the puzzle will come together and it will feel like a sudden awakening. Eureka moments about yourself and your life path will be plentiful and will happen frequently. Many of us dream about twin flames' unconditional love, not suspecting that it is this bonding that will lead us to finding unconditional love within. 9. In a twin flame relationship, we cannot fill an empty void by uniting with the other person. It is through unity with them that we will find ourselves. This is the beauty of the twin flame journey. When twin flames meet, they actually face their shadow selves in the form of the person they share the most sacred soul connection with. When they finally come to terms with that fact and try to heal what they long denied, Only then will they understand that what they have been searching for all those years was unconditional love for themselves starting from within. It took an external force, their twin, to help them reach self-actualization. But loving someone else, even with this earth-shattering kind of love, will not complete us no matter how much we want it to. That desire will leave us full for a moment, but once our twin leaves, we are left feeling empty. What is essential is giving ourselves that love first, recognizing our own self-worth. 10. For those who will cross paths with their twin flame and get a chance to meet them in this lifetime, it is ideal to be in a relationship with them, as it stimulates personal growth in a way we have never experienced before. But unfortunately, sometimes we miss those opportunities because we aren't ready to embrace such rapid growth. If one or both twins were never stirred to work on personal growth to begin with, their meeting will not change much, and the twin flames will not fulfill their mission. However, the opportunity for growth will always be there. But we cannot force someone to learn a lesson that they are not ready for. 11. Twin flames are made of the same particle, which is why they have identical vibrational frequencies. This means, despite the state of development of each twin, or lack thereof, the potential for achieving union will always be there. But that does not guarantee a happily ever after in this lifetime. When twins go to psychics or mediums for readings about their love life with their twin, they will always be told that they are meant to be together. This is because of their identical energy signature. However, if both twins have not reached their soul potential and matured, no matter how much they love each other, a union in that lifetime will not be possible. 12. Being in a forever love relationship with your twin is not its only purpose. The twin flame journey is primarily a catalyst for incredible growth and lasting personal change. It is the ultimate cosmic push to expand our consciousness to discover our higher purpose. That purpose can, interestingly, be anything from raising highly vibrational children as co-parents, for example, to becoming conscious entrepreneurs that start a sustainable business to eradicate microplastics from the planet. Whatever the product of the meeting of the twins, the change within radiates outward, positively contributing to healing and raising the vibration of the earth. Conclusions: meeting your twin flame will likely bring joy and sorrow in equal or unequal proportions. Anyone who has experienced this life-changing drama will attest to its powerful consequences. But equally, it's unlikely that they would regret having had this opportunity. Ideally, twin flames will powerfully transform, as they will finally be able to see and accept who they are as individuals. But to achieve that transformation, they may have to acknowledge that to compensate the loss of another part of themselves, being separated for so long, wandering without the other half, they have repressed everything the other twin represents, and these qualities became their shadow side. This is why when twin flames meet, these hidden parts of themselves become visible, as the other part of the soul embodies everything that was repressed. The paradox is that when we aren't with our twin, we are always looking for the one. When we find our twin, we think they are love, they are the one. We are then inclined to chase the dream and assume that we deserve that love, everything will magically fall into place. But it's not always so simple. 12 signs you are in a twin flame relationship. Pin: one thing is for sure, when we find our twin flame, we are pulled too deeply into love and dive into everything we were afraid to embrace about ourselves. This fear comes from self-judgment, and it is these parts of us that we reject that we see as bad or wrong, which is why self-acceptance is so hard. But when we meet our twin flame, they will reflect these exact parts of our beings we are not proud of. They will present to us not what we accept about ourselves, but what we don't. Through reacting to their flaws and bad sides, we will react to ourselves as it is these exact traits we keep judging and rejecting. They mirror us and we are forced to see ourselves, naked without pretense. Through this painful process, we heal our wounds, as we no longer have to compensate the loss of the other part of the soul. In fact, the healing can come through learning other lessons the twin flame brings us, such as patience with oneself, which will lead to becoming whole. Certainly, the meeting of twin souls can be as problematic as it can be uplifting, as seen in the runner-chaser syndrome. Nevertheless, the very meeting of these twin flames will have a transformative effect, no matter where their path leads them, as this is a profoundly deep experience and it will stir an awakening in each of them in some form or other. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.